What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Back again. Story time, yeah. Oh, man. First, though, I know somebody gonna say, tune them glasses. Remember, I told you the other day, my partner's son shot me in the eye with a Nerf ball gun. Man, it hit me in my eye. And it happened yesterday. So when I got up this morning, I didn't think it was nothing, but when I got up this morning and went outside and that sunlight hit my eye, oh my goodness, boy, I started to scream. Ah! Whoa, it hurted. But anyway, so I got these glasses on because I'm sitting in front of one of them little things that make all that bright light, whatever they call it. And it was hurting my eyes. But anyway, man, back to the lesson at hand. Man, listen, this goes to my mom. This goes out to my mama, man. She rest in peace. Of course, a lot of y'all been rocking with me. Y'all know the story. The same day I got out of prison was the same day Moms went in the hospital. And, she eventually passed away, never made it back out. And boom, 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 boom. So anyway, this one right here is dedicated to her. Shout out to her because, man, look, y'all be saying my stories be funny. I'm a funny dude, man. If they are and if I am, man, I get it all from Moms, man. Moms was a straight up character. She was she was unfiltered, off the chain, off the charts. Her mouth, anything would come out her mouth, and I get it from her. I get it from her, man. Moms was a straight comedian, and I guess I kind of might have picked up some of her stuff. I don't know, but Moms was a disciplinarian. She'd go off. She was little. Moms wasn't number 4 foot something, maybe about 4'10", 4'11", maybe at the most. She was a little bag of energy, a little dynamo. But anyway, she would get on me so bad, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about a story that this is the reason why I'm kind of standoffish when it comes to Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah, now anybody that growed up in the ghetto with a certain type family, y'all know the routine when the Jehovah Witnesses come around. Man, y'all know the routine, man. Your mamas and them, your aunties, grandma and all them, they done hip you to the skip. Shh, be quiet. We don't want them to know we in here. Some families was like that, some wasn't. But I know I ain't the only family that was like that. It was a whole lot of like that. Mamas and everybody had to get still. And, pause, red light, green light, like Squid Games around this, for real. Man, Mom said, oh, that's them. And you grew up as a kid, man, learning. You knew they was Jehovah Witnesses, not too much based off how they were dressed, but based off the literature that they had in their hand, and big old Bibles and all them little pamphlets. And when somebody would knock at the door, you know what I'm saying, we knew, hey, we was raised in a kind of criminal environment. I seen moms go to jail 2-3 times when I was a kid, and they wonder where I get it from. But anyway, so we knew not to just open up no doors, not do none of that. We knew not to do any of the above. Go peek and look. And I remember, man, many times see mom, ease up, peek out the curtain. I don't know who it was. It could have been the insurance people, the police, Jehovah Witnesses, the fire department. I don't know who it was a lot of the times. So, and didn't care. Oh, I know mom, shut your mouth. Shut up. Okay, cool, And on the times that she didn't know, she like, she'd give us that, give us that little finger. That means get out of sight. Get behind something. Go get in one of them rooms. Go do something. But get small real quick because them folks on the door. And, this stuff that was taking place back in the 1970s. Look, man. I don't know about the Jehovah Witnesses of today, but the Jehovah Witnesses back in the 1970s, oh my goodness. They didn't play. They were very, very aggressive. They wanted to talk. They wanted you to hear what they had to say. I remember as I got older, now this, man, I got to sit all this in mom's lap. Man, I remember I learned how to dog them out through her. You feel me? So, yeah. I remember I told y'all a story one time about I just got out of jail and Jehovah Witnesses come to the tip. Wasn't nobody there but me. And it was an older lady and a younger girl. The younger girl could have been, she had to been no more than about, I give her between the age of 20 to 22, somewhere up in there. 19, 20, 21, 22, somewhere up in there. Young girl, young girl. You know what I'm saying? Looked real nice, real nice. When I popped the door open, I had nothing but eyes for her. Now, Grandma Witchy Poo here, that was running her mouth. I don't know what she was talking about. I couldn't understand the words. I wasn't trying to understand the words. She sounded like one of them old fat white men at an auction trying to sell some because her words were not registering to me because of the little young girl that she had with her, which I eventually, got her to come back. But that's another story. That's another story. Back to this story. Back to the indoctrination and the training of moi from moms on how to duck Jehovah Witnesses. So listen, man, coming up, like I say, man, Jehovah Witnesses come to the door. Moms would always want us to be quiet. It's been many times, man, we'd have been ducked behind the stove, behind the couch, behind the refrigerator, ducked to the side of the door, hid in a corner, so in case somebody looked through a window, they can't see us. The whole hookup, and we had to be quiet. And I've witnessed several times, man, these people, man, like I say, they was predatory back then. They'll walk all up down your porch, trying to look through windows and trying to see if somebody in there. And on several occasions, I've heard them tell me, "We know you in there. Come listen. Come let us talk to you. We know you in there." And my mama be right there. My mama, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. So, as a young kid coming up, when I got old enough to inquire about this, I asked moms, I'm like, "Mama, what's up? Why we be hiding from them people? Why we be hiding from them old ladies?" My mom, "Don't worry about that. They gonna talk. They gonna keep on talking. Then they want some money, and they wow. I ain't got no money to be giving them." I'm like, oh. So now my first impression of them was they were beggars. They walked from house to house begging for handouts. I'm a little kid. I don't know no better. I'm going off what moms told me. Beware of the Jehovah Witnesses. They gonna take your money. They gonna want your money. All right, so cool. Now, to get directly to the story, y'all. Listen. Man, one day, Jehovah Witnesses came by. So I was old enough to know the routine. My sister was old enough to know the routine. Now, you got it. Now, granted, I told you, me and my sister, we had a rocky relationship growing up. Anything that she could possibly do that was going to get me a whooping, she would go out of her way to do it. And it was funny to her. Now, I'm already the only dude in the house with a bunch of women. So, I'm already being looked at a certain type way. I ain't going to get into, we done been through all that before, So anyway, anything my sister did, it was okay. Anything my sister said, it was okay. I was the bad guy. In every situation, I was the bad guy. Here it is, man. One day, Jehovah Witnesses come to the porch. I don't notice them at the door. I don't notice them. My mama noticed them. And she could tell. Because it seemed like they rarely the same size. It seemed like it's always a big one and a little one. It seemed like it's always a big one and a little one, man. It kind of puts you to mind of some Star Wars stuff. Like they were Sith. A master and an apprentice. You know what I'm saying? Like they was part of the Dark Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I'm like, okay. They was like always in training, seemed like. And I didn't notice that till I got older and years later. But anyway, moms was well savvy to them. She'd been dealing with them. So we knew the routine. Shh. Y'all hide. We scrambling. I'm talking about like it's earthquake protocol or something. Get up under the table. Get between the door or something. So anyway, look, man. Mom, she done ducked off. She ducked off, but she right there at the door. But she to the side of the door like this here. The people can't see her. Even if they peek through the curtains or whatever, they can't see nobody right there. But now me and my sister, I got to tell her about this, and she probably don't even remember it. But anyway, we done ducked. Man, I made a beeline straight for the couch and got on the side of the couch and got real low. Got to get back. My sister, she was on the other side. What was she behind? It was a mantle of the fireplace, but it stuck out. You'd have to see it to know what it was. It stuck out so far. If you got on the side of it and leaned back, you could pretty much be almost invisible. So anyway, they knocking at the door. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. They knocking at the door. Mom's giving us that look with the finger. So boom. To me, it's a big old game. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. Man, listen. This is where the rubber met the road at, y'all. My sister, she got, I don't even know what it was. I think it was a bald head Ken doll. I think moms had got her one of them Ken and Barbie dolls or something like that. But I knew it was a boy doll, but it didn't have no hair. I take that back. It was a girl doll. The girl doll had all her hair snatched out. Anyway, the girl doll had all her hair pulled out, and of course, back then, little kids growing up, baby dolls, they ain't had no clothes on them. You know, listen, back then you barely ever go over somebody's house and they got baby dolls and the baby dolls got clothes on them. Where the clothes be, I don't know where they went to. Don't know where they disappeared to. But baby dolls always butt naked, man. And we be managed as I don't know what. Little boys, especially little boys, man. We got a bad habit of going in there and messing with our sisters' baby dolls when they ain't got, and doing them like this here when they ain't got no clothes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to handle their business. You know, my sister used to get mad. Stop it. I'm going to tell my mama. I didn't take the clothes off the dog. Shoot, when I got up in here, dogs didn't have no clothes on them. Some of them didn't have no hair. Some of them had hair missing. Most of them only had one eye, one arm. I stayed popping them little fat, little chubby arms. I stayed popping them little arms out. Then they got the little groove on there when you push them in and turn them and they pop back in. You know, you can move them around. Man, I stayed messing with, cause my sister, it was a constant war. She stayed in my room messing with my stuff, man. Messing with my comic books. Just touching stuff. Man, stop touching stuff. But anyway, it is what it is, what it was. It's going to be what it's going to be. Or see. You know? So anyway, my sister had one of them little bald head dolls of hers with the one arm and no clothes on. And she took it and she slung it across the room at me. Now, to me, it's a game. Moms didn't see her throw the doll. I take the doll and I throw the doll back. With me being a little older, with me being a little bigger, with me being a little bit more accurate, the doll flew straight and it flew true. Right across that floor, oops, upside the head of my little sister. Bop! Hey, man. Boy, I tell you, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have none at all. Now, my sister knew she was a master of deception. She knew that anything she did, she said I did, moms was going to believe it. And she looked constantly every day for something to get me a whooping for. It made her day to see moms whoop me. It really did. And it made my day to see moms whoop her. But I could never get her to get a whooping. She did no wrong, you know? So look, man. So here we go. I done throw this little old piece of Barbie doll across the floor, bounced it off her head. She expeditiously took this as a chance to get me in trouble. And man, when I tell you this little heifer let out a scream, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Boy, I knew I was in trouble. I'm like, what? And they're off. Man, that dog bounced off the top of her head and went straight up in the air. And when it came down, it was in the middle of the floor, and she hollered, "Ah!" Man, my mama turned around and looked, and she holding the top of her head, pointing at the dog. My mama like, like what? And she crying, she hollering. I know these people out here heard it. They heard her. Man, Tony hit me. What? And she pointing at me. Oh my goodness. She pointed at me and she pointed at the dog. Mommy hit me with the dog. She hit me. Mommy hit me. He hit me with the dog. Man, my mama looked at me and I knew that look. I said, woo wee. Man, if I was a cat, I'm finna get one of my lives beat off of me ASAP, real quick. From her hollering, she jumped up. The Jehovah Witness people, they hear my sister in there. They knocked down. They showed up knocking aggressively. Now my mama got to open the door. She had to go back and forth with them. She finally get rid of them. Now she hot now. Oh man, no. She hot as fish grease, y'all. And I'm knowing she finna take it out on me. As usual. Man, when she finally got rid of them Jehovah Witnesses, it took her 30 minutes, man. Them people be talking like a big dog. When she finally got rid of them, it was like I just bounced a baby doll off the top of my sister's head 3 seconds ago. She on the hunt now. Come here. Come here. She looking for me. I'm like, ooh, wait. I know the routine. Now, if I run out the house, she just gonna wait on me. I got to come back. She gonna beat me down. If I run here, run there, I know where I got 2 places to run other than running out the house. I could either run upstairs into the bedroom closet because it came down at a ramp. And when she swung the belt, it would always hit the ramp and slide down. And when it hit me, it really wasn't doing nothing. But boy, I'm hollering for old and new. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Every time the belt come down and hit me, man, I'm hollering. Get up off me. You feel me? So look, I can't make it past her to get up the stairs. So the second choice, the living room. At that time, we had a big old giant table in there. And I would get on my hands and knees and crawl all through the legs, and she running around the table trying to whoop me. Man, I never forget, I had a remote control plane I had got from my cousin. I'm talking about the one where you put the little gas in them and all that, Yeah, and you hit the propeller, brr, 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 and take off. You got the little thing controlling it. He used to do it. I couldn't do it. Man, mom was trying to do her favorite pastime, knock about 4-5 layers of skin off of me. I remember I got up under that table, man. She grabbed that remote control plane, and when she finished beating on the chairs, because she couldn't hit me, she beat up the chairs. Man, the cockpit wasn't even left. That plane was nothing. You couldn't tell what it was. Floating wreckage from Midway or something, But anyway, man, when she finally come after me, when I seen her coming, I'm like, oh, poof. I immediately dropped and went under the table. Man, look, she had her favorite weapon of destruction, extension cord. What, man? You think I'm finna get hit by that? Man, that extension cord didn't play. Man, it will judiciously let you know the skin is tender, and if it catch you, you will be tenderized. And I did not want it. That's why, when I know I did something, she talk about, boy, go in there and take you a bath and go to bed. You crazy as I don't know what, old woman. You done tricked me with that too many times. I'm not going near that bathroom. I'm definitely not getting in that water, because the last time you came in there and caught me wet, butt booty naked in that water, and you put that extension cord on my behind, I learned, man. I might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but partner, let me tell you something. I'm definitely not a spoon. Not by far. And I'm not going near that bathtub, that water, none of that. I take a bird bath in the backyard with the water hose, push come to shove, where I got me a running start. If the door open, all I know is go and hit the fence. Man, what? Beating on me like that? But man, she come after me. She come after me. Man, I heard that extension cord whistling through the air. Whack. Whack. It ain't hitting me, it's hitting them. She going around trying to lean down, talking about, bring your little ASS up out of there. Come here. Man, woman, you talking crazy for free. I don't care nothing about you being mama. I don't care nothing about you be the one feed me, brought me into the earth, the one I'm supposed to listen to. At this point in time, woman, you ain't talking about nothing. I'm not coming out, period. I don't care who you are. I don't even know you right now. Not long as that extension cord in your hand, no sorry, Bob, no can do. And I'm not finna do it. No. Man, look at here. She whooped them chairs for about 10, 15 minutes. And I was slick enough to stick my arm out like I'm finna come from under the chair and let her hit it. I sacrificed the arm. She had hit that arm, whack. Man, look, I let her get about 4 or 5 of them whacks on my arm and hollered and made her feel like she righteously did something. I'm like, okay, yeah, for real. Man, listen, the movie Hellraiser wasn't even out yet. But when I seen her face, when the Jehovah Witnesses knew we was in there, man, I thought she was Pinhead off Hellraiser. And I hadn't even seen Hellraiser yet. I started to take off running right then because I'm knowing what's going to happen to me. Man, I'm finna be a Africa pinata. She finna try to beat me so bad. But anyway, man, I made it through that episode, y'all. I made it through that episode. Man, Bobs, I love her to death. I miss you, mama. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, man, y'all tell the people you love them. And y'all remember, homie, I represent the gangsters, the Avalon gangsters. And please, man, y'all hit that subscribe button for your big partner, man. Help get me to 100,000 real fast. I'm out. Peace. When I fall, then you pop. Don't nobody drop. You better pin into the block. Then fuck the cops. You better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50. She's with it. Are you with me? A-gang, swing gang, what it looks at. 5 tray, yeah, third that. 4 8, 8 8, 11 6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Heads up into my days up.